Hello, I'm Ken Arscott, your narrator. In this session, we will be showing you the basics when patrolling a post. In session 2, we will cover patrol techniques. At first glance, patrolling looks rather simple. You put on a uniform and just walk around, looking good, then at the end of the week, you pick up your paycheck. There's a lot more to becoming a professional security officer. For example, you need to be familiar with the post's floor plan, where all the exits are, where the fire extinguishers are located, the parking lot layout, and the customer's rules, and so forth. You have to get yourself mentally prepared. Do you have your security officer license with you? Do you have the necessary equipment needed to perform your duties, such as a flashlight, notebook, pen, post keys, and nightstick if required? Post instructions not only spell out the duties that are expected of a security officer, but they should include the locations of all the items that need to be inspected. It's good practice to read the post instructions several times until you thoroughly understand them. A large part of your time is spent being a deterrent. As you know, criminals don't like to have witnesses observe them. This is especially true if the witness happens to be a police or a security officer. Use all of your 6 senses. And yes, I said 6 senses. See, hear, feel, smell, taste, and common sense. Because a door panel usually gets hot before the doorknob, so get in the habit of touching the door panel of every door you pass by before you grab the handle to check to see if it's locked. Suppose you come to work and you see the same fire emergency door lock broken that you reported the night before. Do you say, "Oh, I already reported that"? No, you report it again, and if it continues day after day, you keep reporting it day after day because it could become a liability issue. Guard tour systems are used on a lot of posts throughout the country to monitor patrols. There are several brands which all have various recording methods. For example, there are barcode readers, button readers, magnetic strips, and proximity readers, just to name a few. These buttons, barcodes, or magnetic strips are attached to areas where you are required to patrol. The first one is to know the post. It's important that you know your way around your post so that you're sure you know where everything is. Things like, where are the fire extinguishers located? Where the fire stands are? Where the emergency lights are? The location of the emergency exits, exit direction signs, evacuation map, fire pole stations, elevator control panel, fire panel, sprinklers, and post keys, just to name a few. Be alert for safety hazards at all times. When you see a safety hazard, it's like an accident waiting to happen. Make it a habit to check all the emergency lights in the building at least once each tour of duty. It's very easy. Just press the test button as you walk by. Use your nightstick for lights that are out of reach. If the light fails to come on, report it. If the emergency lights are very high, make a note of that in your daily log or make an incident report. Most shopping centers prohibit baby strollers for obvious reasons. If you observe someone with a baby in a stroller trying to get on an escalator, advise them of the danger. As you patrol, look in the cars to see if someone is inside. Look for cars that are running with no one inside. Look for cars that have been parked for unusually long periods of time. They may be stolen. As you patrol along fence lines, look for gaps, cuts, or signs of tampering. Regardless if they are inside or outside, always report all burned out or defective lights. While patrolling the outside perimeter of a building, check the following: fire escapes, rooftops, locks, windows. Look for ladders. Look for piled up pallets and boxes under windows. Look for equipment left outside. Check company vehicles for vandalism and break-ins. There are more, but you get the idea.